kept waiting for a moment when the noise would finally end. But peace was sitting in the corner like an old friend. It didn't knock or introduce itself, didn't need a chair. I just stopped filling every second and found it there. Peace didn't arrive, it was already there. I just had to stop proving I deserved its care. When I dropped my expectations and my need to repair, peace didn't arrive, it was already there. Night fell without apology, stars didn't over-explain. I realized calm isn't something earned through effort or pain. It's what remains when the arguing ends, when you finally dare to stop demanding the future can be here. Rest isn't quitting, it's true. That was enough. I went looking for peace in motion, miles and miles of borrowed speed, but stillness was already waiting right where I used to breathe. The grass didn't ask my reasons, the sky didn't need my name. I stopped performing my survival, and everything changed. I thought I had to chase the quiet, turns out it chased me. Stillness found me first, before I knew how to stay. It took my fear, laid it down, and didn't ask me to pray. I finally heard my own heartbeat without the noise and the thirst. I was tired of running my whole life. Stillness found me first. Every cloud passed without effort, still arriving where it should. I learned control was just exhaustion, dressed up as being good. When I let go of my defenses, the day breathed back. Some miracles don't enter loud, they simply unpack. If peace has a fingerprint, it's patience. Stillness found me first, and I let it win. Nothing chased me anymore. Nothing chased me anymore. I stood staring at the distance, thinking more was what I lacked. But the horizon never moved an inch, still it had my back. It didn't promise better answers or a cleaner past, just showed me where I was standing, and that it'd last. The horizon never promised me more, it just stayed where it was. Taught me wanting ain't the same thing as trusting enough. I don't need to reach forever to feel restored. The horizon never promised me more.
Sunset took its final bow without regret or fear. I realize arrival doesn't mean you disappear. Some beauty lives in knowing, and this is all you need. Not endless becoming, just being. The horizon never promised me more, and I finally believed it. I promised me more. I kept moving so I wouldn't hear what my soul kept saying low. But silence has a way of waiting till you finally slow. I stood beneath an open sky with nowhere left to go, and met the man I'd been avoiding long ago. I learned who I was by standing still, not by climbing every hill, not by proving what I'm worth to a world that never will. When the noise fell off my skin, truth stepped in, gentle but real. I learned who I was by standing still. The wind didn't wind me, the ground didn't rush my shame. I felt accepted without context, without a name. I stopped rehearsing explanations for how I feel. Some things don't need fixing, they need to be healed. Identity isn't built, it's remembered. I learned who I was by standing still, and I liked him.
I stay.
I questioned everything I couldn't touch, every promise, every sign. The trees kept growing without asking if I'd make up my mind. Roots went deep without applause. Leaves fell without fear. Faith doesn't always argue. Sometimes it's here. The trees didn't need me to believe. They stood anyway. Taught me truth, don't shrink or bend. When doubts get in the way, I stopped demanding proof from life and finally felt relief. The trees didn't need me to believe. Seasons came like gentle teachers, never stayed too long. Even loss felt purposeful in the pattern it belonged. I learned strength isn't certainty, it's staying in the ground. Even when the answers aren't found, trust doesn't shout, it grows. The trees didn't need me to believe. They believed in growing, and so did I. Walked away from all the answers, every echo, every claim. Found a place where nothing asked me who I was or why I came. Morning light fell soft and honest on a hill that never lied. For the first time in my lifetime, I didn't need to hide. The louder I became, the less I understood. So I listened to the quiet like I always should. This is where silence learns my name. Not the mask, not the blame. Every scar is welcome here. Nothing has to be explained. If I ever lose my way, I'll come back just the same to the place that knows my soul, where silence learns my name. Wind-spoken, unfinished sentences. The trees never rushed the truth. They stood tall through every season, teaching me how strength looks smooth. I laid my doubts on open ground, watched them turn to soil again. Some things break to become something that can finally mend. If God still whispers, He does it alone. So only hearts that listen ever know. This is where silence learns my name, turns my fear into flame. Not to burn, but to light the road. I was too afraid to claim. I leave lighter than I came, where silence learns my name. I ran like fear was chasing me, like rest was something wrong. Every road I took was faster, but never very long. Then the sky broke wide above me. No thunder, no demand, just endless blue reminding me I could stand. I stopped running when the sky opened, when I felt how big it was. All my rushing felt so foolish, standing underneath its love. I realized I wasn't late, I was just afraid of slowing. I stopped running when the sky opened. Clouds moved like they had nowhere they needed to be next. That kind of freedom rearranged everything, I guessed. I learned time isn't hunting me, it's walking by my side. And peace don't feel like winning, it feels wide. I stopped running when the sky opened, when I felt how big it was. All my rushing felt so foolish, standing underneath its love. You don't fall when you slow down, you I stayed still, the sky stayed open. Asked the mountain why it stayed through every storm and year. It never gave me answers, but it stood right there. I watched the clouds apologize, then come again. The mountain didn't flinch at all, it just remained. Mountains don't explain themselves, they don't need to prove a thing. They stand through doubt and distance, through the changing seasons bring. I learned strength don't shout or bend or beg to be understood. Mountains don't explain themselves, and neither should I. I've worn my reasons like a shield, defending every scar. But the mountain never justified how tall they are. They just exist in quiet truth, unmoved by blame. That kind of peace is something I want to claim. Confidence ain't arrogance, it's stillness. Mountains don't explain themselves, they simply stay. Now I'm learning how to stand my ground the same way. No words, just ground. And daylight filled my head with answers, night asked me to hear. Every star felt like a pause between the fear. The dark didn't try to scare me, it just slowed my sight. I finally heard my own heart at night. Night taught me how to listen, not to fight the quiet down. I heard truths I'd been avoiding when the world stopped making sound. I don't fear the dark anymore, it showed me what I missed. Night taught me how to listen. Moonlight rode soft shadows across the open land. I felt held without a reason I could understand. Silence didn't feel empty, it felt deep, like something watching over me while I sleep. Stillness is a language few of us learn. Night taught me how to listen, not to fight the quiet down. I heard truths I'd been avoiding. When the world stopped making sound, I don't fear the dark anymore. It showed me what I missed. Night taught me how to listen. Night taught me how to listen, and now I'm not afraid. I close my eyes and stay. Came in loud with all my answers, like I knew the way. But the forest didn't move an inch, it just let me stay. The leaves kept breathing like they trusted time would do its part. Every step I slowed down closer to my heart. I stopped trying to be seen, started learning how to be. That was the day the forest let me stay. Didn't chase me out, didn't turn away. All my noise fell to the ground. When I finally slowed my sound, I walked in lost, I walked in scared. I walked out honest, standing bare. That was the day the forest let me stay. Moss grew soft on old decisions, roots held truths I missed. The forest never asked my future, only who I is. I felt forgiven without reasons, held without a name. Sometimes grace don't need permission to remain. If peace has arms, they feel like trees. That was the day the forest let me stay, and I learned I didn't need to run away. I stayed, and that was enough.
with regret, like I owe the world my pain. Every mistake I ever made echoed in my name, but the land didn't ask me why I failed. It just grew wild around my feet and stayed. The land didn't ask for my apology, didn't need me clean or whole. It took me as I showed up with a shaking, honest soul. I learned mercy that doesn't always speak. Sometimes it just lets you be. The land didn't ask for my apology, just accepted me. Grass don't judge the weight you carry, rain don't check your past. I realize forgiveness lies in things that last. I stopped rehearsing everything I should have said, let the moment hold me instead. Grace don't need permission, it's already there. The land didn't ask for my apology, and somehow I forgave myself. Still standing, still alive. I tried to speak my faith out loud, but my voice would always shake. Some truths don't fit in sentences, they ask to be awake. So I sat beneath an open sky, let the daylight fall, and something holy moved in me without a call. This is a prayer that never learned words, still it's the deepest I've heard. No altar, no knees on the floor, just a heart finally sure. If heaven ever listens close, it's moments just like this, a prayer that never learned words, but was answered in peace. The grass been low in said you're enough. I stopped explaining all my wounds, stopped trying to be tough. There's a faith that lives in breathing, in showing up again, not asking to be perfect, just genuine. Belief ain't always fire, sometimes it's air. This is a prayer that never learned words, still it changed who I was. I walked in broken and afraid, I walked out loved. Amen in silence, that's enough. I carried fear like a second shadow everywhere I went, till I found an open field that didn't need a fence. No walls, no signs, no promises, just sky and ground and me. I dropped my fear like an old coat and finally felt free. I left my fear in the open field, let the daylight take the weight. It don't belong to who I am or the man I'm meant to be. If I ever start running again, I know I'll leave my fear where truth lives wild, in the open field. The grass didn't laugh at my shaking hands, the wind didn't ask my plan. Felt like grace without a sermon, just letting me stand. I learned fear survives on noise, but dies in space when you give your soul enough room to breathe and face. Bravery isn't loud, it's honest. I left my fear in the open
so does peace. I spent my years running circles, chasing reasons, chasing proof. But the earth never asked me to be faster than the truth. The river didn't mind my waiting. The mountains didn't care. They stood long before my questions. They'll stand long after my prayers. The earth never asked me to hurry, never pushed me ahead. It just opened its arms wide, let me breathe instead. I learned peace ain't something borrowed or earned by pain or worry. I finally felt forgiven, 'cause the earth never asked me to hurry. Every sunrise takes its time, still arrives right on cue. I realized the problem wasn't life, it was how I moved through. I don't need to outrun tomorrow or relive yesterday. I just need to stand still long enough to let the truth stay. Slow is not the enemy. Fear The earth never asked me to hurry, so I stillness taught me how to stay. The earth showed me the way. 1,000 questions. Why I hurt, why I stayed. It answered with a changing sky and a quiet day. No thunder, no revelation, just ground beneath my feet. Turns out the answer I was seeking was how to be. When the land finally answered me, it didn't use a voice. It showed me I still had a heart, and I still had a choice. I stopped begging for direction, started listening instead. That's when the land finally answered me, and I understood. I don't need life to be perfect, I just need it to be real. The land don't promise comfort, but it teaches how to heal. Truth doesn't chase you, it waits. I felt no fear at all. I stood taller than my doubts, even when I fall. I didn't change the world that day, but the land changed me. That's when the land finally answered me, and I understood. That's when the land finally answered me, and I understood. There's a gravel road that leads nowhere, but it always brings me home. Each stone's a quiet witness to the weight I've carried alone. Tires hum a sacred rhythm, dust lifts like prayer. Even my mistakes feel lighter out there. This road don't rush my healing, don't ask me to pretend. It gives a benediction to the wayward and the bent. I don't need forgiveness spoken, I feel it when I go down that long and lonely mercy of a gravel road. light paints the tire tracks like silver broken lines. Every mile's an invitation to leave the past behind. I've said more truths to silence than crowds ever knew. Some roads listen better than people do. Grace ain't always gentle, sometimes it's slow. This gravel road still blesses every step I choose, even when I'm lost again. It won't refuse. Amen in dust and stone, gravel road, take me home.